back to The Well with Shan. And this is a place where we're having some good time with laughing medicine, mental health awareness, spiritual devotion, and just inspired living. And I pray that you are enjoying our series together. Now today, our topic is on hypervigilance. What is hypervigilance? It is a hyper state, an aroused state of always watching and being alert. And of course, God has created our bodies so that when a lion comes into the room, we can go into hyper arousal and the cortisol levels rise and the body kicks in endorphins so that we can get out of there, or we can prepare to fight. The problem is there aren't many lions in our room. Now, there are abusers, there are folks that aren't safe, and when they wound us and when they hurt us, we can go into this hypervigilant state. So this can be a product of trauma, but it can also be a product of codependency, and codependency being formed maybe in the home, maybe in relationships where it was my job to take care of people, or it was maybe not a place where I was getting needs met as a child. And so we kind of awaken, if you will, to that hypervigilance so that we're always reading the room, always watching, like, what does this person want from me? How can I be what they want me to be? Now, needless to say, this kind of living is exhausting and is not God's great purpose and design for us long term. Our purpose is to live unto Him, first and foremost, to please Him, first and foremost. It's not to not care what other people say and think, but to not let that first and foremost control us. And that is a process of learning who we are, who God is, learning to do that breathing. Go back to episode 3 where we do the breathing and relaxation. And we start to realize I am very tuned in to what this person thinks. I am very turned in to this particular trigger that pushes a button of trauma for me. And during that time, if we can awaken to what's happening with us, if we can either pull away or regulate ourselves in that moment, then we can say that prayer or become attuned to ourselves to help us understand what is actually happening in the moment of hypervigilance. I want to encourage you guys that rather than being hypervigilant, our destiny is to be true to Him who has made us, to enjoy Him forever, and to be in tuned to our own wellness so that we can truly be present to serve others in the way that God wants us to, not necessarily in the way the ones around us are wanting us to. Think about it. Shanspiration for the day, rather than hypervigilance, attune to the Lord, attune to yourself, and then serve others out of vertical versus horizontal pleasing. Enjoy your day, guys, and we'll see you back next time on The Well with Shan.